cause this is Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
You rock it with Sports Life Talk. Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. I've told them strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Miss Manhattan. Gemini Jones hold the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athlete to the yeet of the week. We got what you need, we dropping what's hot in the streets. From copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, like Kimberly, pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, y'all.
Go Tigers. I like that part of things. So Kevin, run it back.
Welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. It is Wednesday, June 22nd. Yesterday was the first day of summer, y'all.
Official? The summer's official?
Yeah, it's official. It's officially summer. And you know, this episode is 146, and we've entitled it BG. But before we get to what that BG stands for, let's introduce the crew as if y'all don't already know us. Miss Manhattan, hey girl.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good looking.
I see you got rid of that spectrum.
Yeah, you are very crystal clear.
Hey, she HD today.
I don't know. Let's not say that until
don't jinx it.
Exactly. Right. But we made it this far because usually it's already messed up by now.
Yeah,
so.
Usually you looking like you about to disappear, like on Back to the Future with that picture.
Yeah, and I reset my computer before I jumped on. So
all right, awesome. If y'all want to cash out KD some money to get her a new computer, please do.
What's that cash up? Put that cash up on the screen, KD.
It's KDNYCEG. Yeah, that's it.
Now, what you gonna do if somebody really cash up you like 1,000 right now?
She gonna share it with me because I'm the one that brought it up. We both gonna have to do that.
So you saying you could be bought? Then?
No, my internet can be bought.
That PC, that computer can be bought.
Yeah, please, let's not go there. We know somebody that's in the G for real trying to buy her. So let's
exactly. But you can send me the G because I might can be bought. No, I'm just kidding. All right,
hey, with a free trip to Mexico.
I went to Jamaica. Anyway, last year, remember I went to anyway. B Jones, how you doing? Your hair looking all curly and stuff. You got a new product?
Go Tigers! Yeet! Nah, man, I need to go to see Brooke on Saturday, man. Over here looking like a little baby wolf right now. You know what I'm saying? But
it's becoming. It's got that.
Hey, they used to call how big he said it. Gucci sweater. Oh, man, I butchered it. I'm gonna think of that line in a second, man.
Okay. All right. Well, while you do that, let me introduce this other dude, Ed Reede. Coach K.
Gemini,
this is new nickname, Todd.
I don't know what it is about you. You're smiling. You're glowing. You must have got some.
Kevin, oh my.
You know what? Really, this is why I said this dude. See, and y'all wonder why I treat him how I treat him.
No, you look like
I talk to him crazy.
I want to call you Nefertiti. That's why I want to call you. You're beautiful tonight, Pam. Not that you.
Okay, wait. So, Adi, the listeners, America, as Bernie Mac used to say, look, this wig ain't glued down. So if you see my stuff starting to slide back, somebody just hit the comment and say, fix your wig, because it's not glued down. And then I just threw this cute little scarf on here, or whatever. So.
Kevin, last week she was all, looking like Diana Ross. This week she looked like a Leah. Back, forth. Yeah. Total new vibe with her right now. She raw.
You know what? We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. All right, I'm your host, Gemini Jones. And again, like I said, this is episode 146. Man, we've been doing it. We've been doing this for a minute. BG, y'all know what this is for? Besides bubble guts?
Bubble guts? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Tonight's show is honoring none other than Brittney Griner. Free my girl, free Brittney.
We
Free
all
Brit,
BG.
y'all.
Free BG.
Yes.
Free BG. So KD, who doing the read tonight?
I got the read tonight, as
All right.
always. I don't feel like tricking KT today. Like tricking you as in, like, don't you got the read? No?
Kevin, you got the read?
Yeah, I can do
the read?
No, I got
Browner
it.
with a Baylor. She like 6. Yeah, go ahead, KD. You
Yeah.
She's 6'9".
So
Yeah.
she's from Houston, Texas. So I'm gonna have to get on to y'all because y'all are either always picking somebody from Louisiana or somebody from Houston. So she's from Houston. In 2009, she was named the nation's #1 high school basketball player by Rivals.com. That same year, she was selected to the Phoenix Mercury All-American basketball team. In 2012, the 3-time All-American was named AP Player of the Year and Most Outstanding Player of the Final Four, and even received the Best Female Athlete ESPY Award. Griner was on the United States Women's Olympic team in 2016 and led them to victory at the Rio Olympics, as well as the 2020 Olympics, where she won her second gold medal. So like KT said, I think she's 6'7".
Yeah, 6'8".
And,
6'8".
yeah. And then she wears like a size, her shoe size is crazy. I don't want to say just in case B Jones might have put it in the trivia. So what you got for the trivia this week, B?
All right. Well, I've become fascinated with these young ladies that play in the WNBA. It's something I find myself gravitating to ever since I started playing fantasy basketball. And BG, the first year I get to watch it, she ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? And then Kevin dropped off a team, so I picked up. We're going to talk about that in the pick six. But tonight's trivia, Brittney is one of the 4 WNBA players to successfully dunk in live action during a game. Matter of fact, BG did it twice in one game. But for an SLT t-shirt, give me the names of the other 3 players that yoked in a WNBA game.
Oh, that's 2.
Go to our IG page, slide an DM with the answer. You got it. You got some love. We're going to get you some of that SLT drip. Free t-shirt.
Man, if y'all want to know the answer, just text me. I can give y'all that one easily.
I don't think Kevin know it. I think Kevin gaslighting right now.
Do you want me to give it out? So
Well, you know what, Kevin? I got a question for you. I got one for you. This is strictly for you. And if y'all want to help him out, our family members in the comments, y'all can. Kevin, speaking of BG, what New Orleans-based rapper, his name was BG, what group did he rap with?
Cash Money.
Cash Money.
Everybody know that.
Oh, see?
Hot Boys.
Hot
Boys.
Boys.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Cash Money was the label that pays me. Yeah, it was Hot Boys.
Well, B.
Hot
Jones,
Boy on
since you don't think I
fire.
know that the trivia, I just say one of the teams that one of the ladies played for.
Say that
Did-
again?
One of the ladies that dunked. Can I just say one of the teams?
No.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
because I know it. I know it.
You don't know nothing.
I think you might know it, Kevin. I think you know 2 out of 3.
I know 3 of them. One of them is a legend.
Yeah,
One of
2
them
of them
is-
legends.
Yeah, 2 of them legends, and one of them I want to say went to Tennessee. 2 of them went to Tennessee.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. Me and you offline.
Are y'all done? I mean,
We done.
Hey, we are, Jim. Now go ahead. We're
I got
sorry.
stuff to do.
Get control of your show.
You are absolutely right. And it is time for the drinking portion of the show. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a long time, all of us have an alcoholic beverage tonight.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a very, very interesting show right around minute 45.
Yeah, even B Jones got drink in his cup. Oh man, hold up.
Salud.
I got that drink in my cup.
Look, you supposed to
All
wait. We got to wait to drink. We're supposed to wait for the toast, don't y'all?
Oh, yeah.
My bad. I ain't used to this. I don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to
Say
put
what's
me
the
in.
drink of the weekend so we can go and get to sipping.
Okay, so the last few weeks, last few months, I've been trying to make sure that the drink of the week matches like whatever topic or whatever theme we're going with. So this time it is inspired by the university that Brittney Griner went to. And the drink is called Hungry Bear for Baylor University, the Bears. So the drink consists of vodka, lemonade, grapefruit juice, and then you'll need lemon slices for a garnish. So you'll just want to mix the 3 ingredients over ice and then just throw your lemon slices. So it's kind of like a grapefruit lemonade with vodka. And then, of course, you can use our favorite, Noble Wolf. So this week's toast is, I just wanted to do something different. Wanted to give the toast to all the dads out there. Y'all are amazing. Without my dad, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. So it's just really showing appreciation for y'all and all of the dads that are listeners and just all the great dads out there. So toast to y'all.
I'm going to drink for show to that one. Crispy.
Oh my God.
So B. Jones, since you never drink, well, let me tell y'all what I'm drinking. I am not drinking the drink of the week only because I did not have grapefruit juice. But I am drinking the Ciroc Summer Citrus that I had left over from last year with some lemonade, and I found some peach infused simple syrup. So I threw a little bit of that in here. So B. Jones, what you got?
Ho, Joe Looker.
Somebody finally bought a bottle of Casamigos and he don't know how to act.
I'm on that Casamigos right now, man. We went up and told the wine. Whatever plans I had was out the window. When I tell you they got a display of Casamigos, that's a lane wide. I mean, it had to be 300 bottles of Casamigos. I say, man, let's get it. Let go.
Actually, that's one that I don't have that next time I go, I will have to get.
Katie Damon, my boy, heartthrob never, black and ugly as ever. However, I stayed Coochie down to the socks. Yeah.
Rings and watch filled with rocks.
Yes.
Kevin,
all right,
JP, we already know what Kevin drinking.
No.
Hey, I just need
what's the mixer? Or do you even have one today?
with Sprite. Oh, I ain't never drinking nothing straight. Those days are gone.
Yeah, I put mine with ginger beer. I got mine with some ginger beer. I made a Mexican mule.
Oh.
That's what they call it for real.
Oh, okay, I thought maybe you just
Googled it. I Googled it.
Is it a Mexican mule because it has tequila in it instead of?
Yeah, Casamigos is a tequila. That's absolutely right. I made it. It has the what do you call it? I can't even. I don't even know the names of all these liquors, but it's got something in there with some lemon and lime, and then of course you throw the Casamigos in there with the ginger beer. It's one other ingredient. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it.
Okay. All right. Well, let me gain control of the show again. Like B. Jones said, I lost it. It is time for the Playmaker segment. So take it away. Who is our next? Who is the next you got next athlete?
Well, it's a coach, Gemini, but thank you so much for that beautiful intro.
Well, then you need to change the slide.
Well, that's your job. You can actually go in there and do it yourself, ma'am. But this week, we're giving a shout out to Brianna Gross. She's the Dobo at Coppin State. Everywhere she's gone, she's been the only woman representing. So please go out, check her show, as well as the rest of the people that are in our You Got Next series.
And Kevin, ain't nothing gross about it.
Oh, and if you want to check her out, you can go to our Instagram page, just type in Gross, and you'll see her. You can thank B. Jones and I later.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hey, Kevin, who's our head coach? Juan Dixon. Any of my basketball nuts out there, my college basketball nuts, y'all know who Juan Dixon is? That's our head coach right now.
Husband.
Who?
What?
Robin Dixon husband on Real Housewives of Potomac.
Oh, for real? Juan Dixon is her husband?
The basketball coach? Oh,
wow, I didn't know that.
He's on Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all didn't know that?
Yeah, we don't.
I've never even heard of the Real Housewives of the Potomac.
Potomac is over there, Virginia, DC now.
I'm gonna start a Real Housewives of the Cooper Road. Soon as I
No.
one of the housewives gonna be like a crackhead. It's gonna be a great show. I promise y'all. Stay tuned.
It probably would be entertaining too. And, yeah,
they did have a Real Housewives of Dallas, but I don't think it really took off.
Nah, too bougie.
Yeah, because they had one black girl on there, but she lived in Highland Park. You don't count, sis. So anyway,
you do count. Don't listen to Gemini. Keep going, Gemini. Go ahead.
you count, but get an Oak Cliff girl like me up in there. Be like, where we going to brunch today? Because I'm hungry.
That's not even you either, Pam. What you talking about?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you know good well you ain't got no ratchet in you. You ain't got a ratchet bone on.
No, B. Jones, anybody that fights at basketball games, they got something in them.
No.
I just say, don't.
She ain't no killer, but don't push her. She ain't no killer, but don't push her. That's Pam.
Exactly. Because I've been doing very well these days, suppressing all of those, things that I used to do. So
that's what happened when you become a GG.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Whatever. All right. So, local business. I guess I will take this over. Or you want to do your local athlete, B. Jones? Which one you want?
I'll do my athlete first, since Kevin is drinking on the one and only Noble Wolf Vodka. Hey, pay us our royalties. I gave shout out to Noble Johnson. He is a player that comes out of Rockwall. He's the number 22 player in the Dallas City area, number 50 wide receiver in the nation, number 48, top 50 in the nation, and the kid just committed to Clemson. So shout out to Noble Johnson. Hopefully me and Kevin, we are cooking up something right now that is going to get us out to the football games this fall.
It's
been a long time coming.
Y'all be trying to dip without us.
It's been a long time coming, but me and Kevin, we're going to take the street team. It's going to be out there. We're going to start doing some remotes, and we're going to have some fun out some of these football games. And hopefully Noble Johnson will be one of the guys we get to see. So shout out to Noble Johnson. He committed to Clemson. It's always good to see these local kids get out and see the world. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about going to Texas all the time and Texas A&M. Go to LSU every once in a while. Clemson is okay too. Go Tigers.
I see how you keep saying me and Kevin, we, but I mean,
Pam, besides Dakota Prescott, name me 3 other football players and you can go to one.
They give
Zeke Elliott.
Okay, I get. You know what? If you gonna do all Cowboys, that's fine. Let's go.
No, Travis Kelce.
That's one.
And Aaron Rodgers.
That's 2. No, I ain't giving her credit for Zeke.
Deshaun
Everybody knows
Watson.
Zeke. He ain't even playing right now, but that's 3.
The worst 2 right now in the league.
Wait, okay, so I got 2 things. So one, they go to Clemson because they give massages there, and then 2, what grade is he in?
I think he a junior, 2023 kid, so he signs next year.
Oh, okay.
2023. Oh yeah, no, he's actually officially a senior.
He's a senior.
Yeah, he is a senior. Excuse me, he's a senior.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so y'all, I have the local business. So y'all know last Monday, the 13th, was my birthday. So this past Saturday, I was treated on a belated birthday outing. And I didn't know where we were going. But pull up, and I'm just like, okay, why are we just sitting here? So then I see all these other people pulling up, and I'm like, okay, did you get a party bus? Like, what's going on? So we get out the car, and my 2 of my friends are there as a surprise, a couple. And then next thing I know, I see this big charter bus rolling. And I'm like, okay, where are we about to go? Ooh, yay. And I'm thinking casino, whatever. Anyway, I was treated to a wine tour through Texas Winos. So we actually went all the way out to Anna to, I think it's called Barn Hill Farms. They have an actual barnyard. They don't make the wine on site, but they have an actual barnyard. I guess they put the name on the bottle. I don't know. They gave us 5 wine tastings there. They gave us lunch. And then we left and went to another winery in Van Alstyne. And I bought a bottle there. They have this amazing blackberry wine that was like so good. They also have like frozen wines, like frosés. And there were 6 tastings there. So now I'm already up to 11. And then the last stop was downtown McKinney at, I think it's Landon Winery or something. I don't know, whatever. By that time I was gone. And it was 4 more drinks there. So at the end of the tour, I had sipped on 16 different wines. So I was pretty lit. But it was very nice. The bus was really nice. We interacted with other people. It was really nice. So it's texaswinos.com. They do them. There's a lot of wineries around, even on my side of town, the Fort Worth side. So you can pick one, pay your ticket, and go have a good day.
How long did this take?
The bus came at 11:30 and we got back at 6.
So you was with these people for 7 hours,
So
drinking. And did anybody get in a fight?
No, everybody was. It was a good time.
So the liquor wasn't nothing there.
So you said y'all got back around 6?
I'm sorry, what?
Y'all got back around 6?
Yes.
So
you can't do nothing like that in Louisiana.
So 6:15, what?
There was some clapping going on?
No, that was around 8.
Oh, Lord.
Because I was just like, yes, thank you. And then we went to Monarch. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Monarch. It is in the, it's downtown in the National something building or whatever, 49th floor restaurant. Really, really nice.
How was the food there?
So it was good to me. I didn't get a steak. Like restaurants like that, my go-to is steak, but I've been staked out, so I didn't get a steak there. I had the grilled chicken, and it was really good. Who said something? Really can stay out, but yeah. So check out Texas Winos.
Yeah.
Check out Monarch. Check out the Lorenzo Hotel. It's a really nice hotel that I heard about. All right, then. So,
I want to go on Texas Winos.
Question, huh?
I want to do the Texas Winos things.
Yeah, I do too.
Was the lunch pretty good though? Texas Winos, hit us up. We're gonna film the whole thing. We're gonna put y'all on the map for real. Let us know because they can't do Louisiana Winos.
Oh my God!
Because Louisiana Winos, they go down to two Manila liquor store, down right around the corner.
I'm not doing this with you, B. Jones.
Sip on 5 different versions of
the website is texaswinos.com. They have a bunch of stuff coming up. Dallas Richardson, you get on the bus.
I'm in. Count me in. I want to do it.
All right. That'll be a good date for you and your wife, B. Jones. All right. It's time for the kickoff question before KT gets to asking more questions. Cool. What would you rather? Go pro at the age of 19 on a rookie contract to start your professional career, or stay in college with a lucrative NIL deal for 3 years before going pro?
I'll say this.
Go, Kevin, go, because I don't know how I'm going to go on this.
No, because either way, you're going to be.
Yeah, but it's a different philosophy. Each one has its gives and its takes, its consequences and its,
Okay, as far as going pro at 19, if I know that I'm gonna be a first round pick, then yes, I'm going professional. I'm going pro.
That's your first pick, so that's your answer. You going pro at 19?
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about this too, though, B. Joe. That's what I'm going with. I'm going pro. But if I'm like in the middle and I may go like second round, third, does it depend
first round, Kevin? You're 19. You're going in the first round.
Okay, well I'm taking that one then.
Oh, man. And as he said that it came to me, I got to go with the second option. And let me tell you why, Kevin, because NIL deals are crazy. It's kids who got $1 million contracts right now in the NIL. You're getting your money, you guaranteed, and you're getting the education at the same time because by these sports programs, you can graduate you can graduate after 3 years. But this is why I'm going college, Kevin, because you might be a bust. You might be a Markelle Fultz in the pros, right? You may not never really come to be that guy. And check this out. You will be a collegiate legend forever, man. It's kids that can come back to these college towns, get jobs. They real estate agents, they presidents of companies. They got networking. And then just to live that life on campus for 3 years as a big man on campus, dog. And then I get to go in the College Hall of Fame, probably all kind of good stuff. I got to go to college for 3 years, man.
I'm still going pro because think about it, B. Jones. Regardless if I'm a bust or not, I'm still getting that.
Paid. You got paid.
But you mentioned bust. Regardless if I'm a bust or not, like you said, I'm getting that professional experience while you're still in college. So I'm already got an upper hand on you.
And you're going to get a second contract, even if you a bust. We finna see Zion get a crazy deal. We see most busts get second contract just on the simple strength of the fact that they have so much upside and capability, right? Let's just, number 1 pick, number 2 pick, whatever. You still going to get a second chance. And you're going to have a career start on statistics, championships, all that kind of stuff. At the end of the thing, you'll have a 20-year career while I may have a 16-year career, something like that. But I don't know. I still got to take advantage of college. I love what college is all about. I hope the NIL don't tear the fabric of what the universities and what collegiate football and basketball, March Madness. I hope it doesn't tear all of that stuff up because I actually thoroughly enjoy amateur athletics, or at least collegiate athletics. They no longer amateurs. What about you, KD?
I'm gonna take the NIL deal too because I didn't get the full college experience. So it's the fact that I'm gonna get money or I'm gonna have money with the deal. So I'd rather just do that. And like you say, the education too. Now, yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice on the other hand to go pro, but still, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take the NIL deal for the experience.
I'm gonna go NIL too. Man, if I could go back to college, like, woo, that was some good times. I mean, I feel like that's an amazing experience. Who dog is that? All three of y'all got dogs, and ain't mine.
Mine
everybody guilty.
Mine will never be upstairs, so you gotta worry about that.
Like my dog, I'm trying to figure out how it's over KD house though.
Yeah, you see, they might.
No, everybody got quiet. Like, ooh, that ain't my dog. Yeah, I think the college experience is absolutely amazing. I think it really depends on where you go to. So
I mean, but you know what?
Go ahead, B.
No, I was gonna say, you know what? I used to think that way about the experience, but ever since Kevin and I started doing this, You Got Next, and we get Division III, we get NAIA, we get JUCO athletes, and just their experiences are dope. Like when we get somebody on from an HBCU, they might not have had the chartered flights and all of the other stuff, or the best workout facilities, or all the top of the line free meals and free swag and stuff, but their experience is crazy. Like just college in general.
Gonna have a different experience. I mean, you're gonna have your own experience, but I tell you that experience at Tech, Lord.
Shoot, I couldn't imagine anywhere else. I barely made it at UTA, and it wasn't even a lot there. If I went to HBCU,
man, y'all, I'm really not lying. I could show y'all my transcript next week. I swear, one semester my GPA was like a 0.7.
They say Texas Tech ain't full of number freaks and geeks. That's all I heard.
I was the geek.
Yeah,
with the 0.7 GPA, no ma'am.
Ooh, I spread my wings and I
wait, let's move on to something else. You talking about? Golly, I said
I spread my wings.
It don't matter.
I spread no other body part. I said my wings.
Yeah, Terrence, if somebody asks you if a strange man walk up to you and be like, "How your mama doing?" Terrence, you fight him on the spot.
Yeah, with you saying that, it makes me think of that Nelly song that drop down and get the eagle on, girl.
I ain't seen Pam since '98. How's she doing?
How you doing, girl? I'm good. You know what's funny though, for real? There have been times when my parents have been out with Terrence or whatever, and there have been guys that be like, "I know your mama."
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell Terrence. Fight him right there on the spot. You getting that shit?
My mama said, "And who are you?" I was like, "Oh Lord Jesus!" It really was like a really good friend at the time.
Hey y'all, so Jack got a question for y'all for KD and Miss Manhattan and Gemini. Okay.
A player who left early and out of the NBA, or a player with a degree from a named college and out of the NBA? I don't know. I just heard NBA.
Hold on. Wait, let me see the question again. Let me see.
Who needs to read the question? It said NBA. Okay, so that means he tall. Check. That means he probably got a little money. Check.
I think I'm gonna go with the player with a degree from a named college.
I don't give a damn where he come from.
You went to the NBA. You really care about the degree? I mean,
yeah. He got an online degree that somebody. You know damn well somebody that's just in class.
No, but his point is, for example, I could probably list some players who were, big time names in college, or maybe they were big time names in football in college, and y'all be like, "Oh yeah, I know him," right? But these people that came up straight to the pros, y'all don't know them. Y'all wouldn't speak to them dudes. Y'all be like, yeah, thank you.
You know how tall he was.
Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
You don't know who we would talk to. It's easy to say. You ain't gonna talk to him. You ain't gonna.
Yeah, they play for the Tennessee Titans. Come on, KD. Come on, KD.
I know two of their players.
I know a player.
I'm lying. I'll be like, what's your name again? Anyway, time to move on because I'm not doing this with y'all. It's time for the Manhattan Project.
Okay, so I have a question for y'all. I was listening to the radio the other day, and they were talking about harmless lies. And they were talking about harmless lies like in relationships or like in dating. So my question to you, like, would you tell a harmless lie or would you be honest? And so, for example, like for dating, for Pam, it would be, let's just say the dude that you're dating, you like him, but he wears Fila's or he wears K-Swiss Classics. Like, are you gonna tell him like, I don't want to do this no more because you wear Fila's and K-Swiss Classics? Or are you just gonna say, it's just bad timing. I'm just not ready to date yet. And then for the guys, the question for y'all would be like, let's just say y'all are coaches. B, you coach football, KT, you coach basketball. Y'all have these like select club teams, and there's players on your team that are absolutely garbage. So do you tell them a harmless lie, or do you just say you suck and I'm cutting you? Like what?
No, you don't say you suck. You gotta.
Kevin is a hatchet man, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen. All of you got next episode. Kevin told me he cut 60 players a year. He cut kids left and right. Little kids right now at home crying because Coach Kev.
Well, no, let me defend myself. No, forget that. You're not just gonna throw this out there. In basketball, in middle school, you can't have a football team. You're gonna have like 12 kids.
So he cut them left and right.
So
and then Kevin said, "You better not be a little dick about it, because he cutting you first." Kevin is heartless. He heartless.
That is not true. That's the worst part of coaching basketball is cutting kids. That's the worst part of it.
Now, KD, listen, I know what you're going for. You can't lie in sports. You got to tell the kid because you can't lie in sports because you can't improve.
You can't say like you just said though, KD. You can't just say you suck.
Well, you can't.
Now, that's true.
You suck. But like, okay, so I told y'all I helped out with my daughter's club team a couple of years ago. And so like the harmless lie wasn't that you suck or that you didn't come to practice or you were always late to games. Like that was the truth. But the harmless lie was the club is not folding, but they're merging with another team and we can't carry all of our players. That's the harmless lie.
So some kid is at the house right now heartbroken because that's what you told them. But no, listen, I get what you're saying, but the kid's soft anyway. If you felt like you can't tell the kid and you didn't trust the kid, you didn't think the kid had the mettle to overcome, to persevere and to push through. So it's a reason why you felt like you needed to tell the white lie. Think of it that way. So for all my guys out there who are about to talk this relationship side, it's a reason why guys lie. Y'all need to stop saying y'all say, you ain't got to lie to me. Just tell me the truth. Keep it 100. Keep it a buck with me. If you want to do stop. Because it's a reason why these dudes lying. You ain't got no other choice. I'm just telling you right now. It's a pistol to your forehead. You ain't got no other choice.
All right, Pam. So you see that the dudes are lying to us. So what's your take? What is your take?
So you asked me if I'm gonna tell him that I don't like the way he dresses, or am I? What was my options?
Yeah, or his breast stinks, or
do I tell him that?
Yeah, or do you just tell him like dating right now is just bad timing? Like, what do you tell him?
This is what I do.
Well, that's a terrible answer.
And he be steady calling and texting.
Now, first of all, if you're a man and you still wearing like Fila's and K-Swiss, come on, dude. You got
what?
This ain't the early 2000s anymore. You need to go ahead and go to Nike Outlet or something. Get you some dad shoes from there.
Now, hold on, because when that one guy came with them damn old school dad Reeboks, y'all was still trying to get me to
Reeboks are different. Like Reeboks are different.
No. We weren't down with that. If they wearing Reeboks, then no.
And then remember the other one that wore Pumas? I was so happy to find somebody who wore Jordans. I don't want to be out with nobody that look like my daddy.
Oh my God.
That dresses like my daddy.
So you just go ghost. You don't tell him a lie. You don't tell him the truth. You just ghost.
Look here, if you dating Gemini, bless your heart. God, dog, there's so many rules. You can't wear shoes. You probably got to wear socks with sandals. There's just so much you got to do with her.
You damn sure can't do that. Don't you put no damn socks on with them sandals?
See,
Look
it's too
at
many
that
rules.
story Jack Pendle. Look at that story Jack Kenner just told. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We don't even know this dude's name. If Jack Kenner said the guy's name right now, we wouldn't know who he is. But if he had went to college, that dude, we would at least remember him. We would at least remember the Warren Dixons. That's all. Thank you, Jack Kenner, for adding to the show, for being a contributor, sir. Thank you so much.
Whatever. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. So
wait a minute, Katie. You trying to say that I need to let him down easy? Because y'all don't go away easy. Let's be clear.
That's true.
You don't. You don't go away easy, because next thing I know, you're going to come in here walking funny with some Jordans on. No, damn well you didn't get the right kind. Your Jordans probably ain't even Jordans, because if you're buying Reeboks and Pumas and
He bought them Team Jordan.
Man, you bought some Jordans from Big T Bazaar, and they not Jordans, they Jeremy's, and you tried it. And
if he a hyena, he gonna do what it take.
Yo, Pam just went in, y'all.
That's what happened.
About this whole dating situation.
I just feel sorry for somebody that's dating you.
First of all, dating me is like a pot of gold at the end of every damn rainbow.
It's like a box of chocolate. That's what it is, like a box of chocolate. You don't know what the hell you're gonna do with that.
You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna throw some X's up here. We're gonna have some X's in here. And,
oh, please do.
Hey, yeah, it's like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, being protected by that little leprechaun in the movies in the night. Yeah, that you got to fight the whole time to keep it. He haunting you when you sleep and shit. Nah, I don't want that pot of gold. Thank you.
Whatever.
All right. So I was telling the guys that I had a story to tell y'all. I'm gonna try to make it quick. So I went back to Louisiana this weekend for a festival and a birthday dinner. So y'all know I was sick last week, and towards the end of you being sick, you always got this cough where you just start coughing and you can't stop coughing. So we're in the end of our pandemic, end of COVID, whatever. If you start coughing, people start tripping. So I changed my purse and I forgot to add cough drops and my cough medicine in my bag. So I had to go run upstairs. Well, when I ran upstairs, my daughter decided to come down with me because her friend was getting dropped off where we were staying at. So I was downstairs talking to her in the lobby, and I was facing the elevators where people come, from their room. And this dude was looking at me and he was talking to me. And I'm talking to my daughter and I'm just like, yo, this dude is talking to me, but I don't know what he's saying because, my ears were clogged. And we're in the lobby, people moving around. Next thing you know, y'all, it's Dak Prescott. And I'm like, Jada, it's Dak Prescott. Like, Dak Prescott is talking to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all, I froze and did not know what to say to that man. And he just realized, like,
I quit. We can't win. I don't know what we do.
Dak Prescott is right there. Pam talking about this man. I'm saying your government name. Pam talking about this man every other show.
Y'all.
QB1 you were talking to QB1.
Yes. And so Jada turns around, she looks at him, she smiles, and then she's like, go talk to him, ask him for a picture. I'm like, Jada, it's Dak Prescott. So like, that's all I kept saying. So he's like leaving, and then his friend is like, hey, his friend said something to me. And I'm like, thank you so much. And then y'all, I just like let him go. So later on the night, the night progresses on, and I end up getting in the elevator with him later that evening. But I think that he was at the festival, and I think he had a little bit too much fun, and he had way more people with him. So I was like, I'm not gonna say anything because I kind of have like bad experiences with, professional football players that just have a bad attitude. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stay over here in the corner and just act like I don't see him. So I can't
believe that this story has just come out of your mouth.
So this is the second time she's done this. 2021, you did it. Now you're good for 2020. You hit your quota.
Yeah,
you did not use your platform to get us no extra exposure.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
didn't get us no damn tickets to the game.
Nothing. And I feel so bad.
Don't worry. Next week it'll be a new Pink Ranger.
Can we get at least
Right,
a
about to say,
coupon?
KT, can you get them probation papers? That was it? She need a PIP.
Yes.
What is it? B.
Performance
Jones.
improvement plan.
Yes, she need a performance improvement
Action plan.
Yeah.
You had like he said, QB1 for the Dallas Cowboys right there. You were
The
on
king
a
of Dallas.
podcast, and we talk about Dak all the time.
You should have called him Dakota. He would have been like, huh?
You
That's
know
what
what?
I was gonna say, and then he was gone. So, but yeah, shout out to Dak. He goes to Shreveport all the time. I was able
He
to.
he from Holden. He right down the street.
Yeah,
I just want to express this. I really just want to express my disappointment.
Yeah,
That set us back 6 months.
That's the story you should have just kept. You should take that to the grave.
You should have went to the grave with that, or you should have just told us that.
I had to tell y'all.
Can he get some discounts on the mattresses?
But I need to know why you went back to Louisiana.
I just told you.
The crawfish ain't that good.
No, I didn't go back for the crawfish. No, it was a surprise birthday dinner for one of my friends. And then also they have a Good Time Roll festival.
Let the Good Times roll.
And Slick Rick was there on Sunday, so I went to go see him. Yes, bro. No.
Hey, real talk, KD. Since you spend a lot of time in Shreveport, if a just a regular dude try to talk to you, don't pull that "Hey, I'm sick, I can't hear you" stuff. Pop, pop, you'll get shot. I'm just telling you. Tread lightly. You better be like, hey, give him a fake number or something. Run and get in the car.
No, you know, I run from Louisiana people. So
hey, them Gators.
But yeah, all right. So episode 3 of Winning Time. Did y'all watch it?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of it? It was
Kevin, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it last week. But yeah, man, that Jerry West, golly, he is a character, ain't he? Oh, you need to go get your diaphragm. I'm like, dude, this is.
Hey, what about Zastros though? Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Did Magic sign off on this show? Has Magic came out and said, "Hey, this is how I really happened"? Because I think we all assumed that he was a freak because he caught HIV in the time where HIV was on the rise. But this show making Magic look like he was a poon hound. I mean, just like.
But here's the thing. Yeah, but here's the thing though. They all were like that.
That's what they're making it seem like. They're making it seem like it was just buck wild out there.
But I mean, just think about it. Like, they are who they are, and it's just people ladies throwing it at them.
Well, I'm going to say this. As far as the TV show, listen, if y'all watching that TV show because Sports Life Talk told y'all to, don't do it for that reason. Do it for yourselves. The cast is amazing. The history is rich. Some of these stories, like Kevin, have you kind of peeped how some of these undertones, some of these like back origin story, like Pat Riley origin story, how it started off with the fact that he lost to Texas Wesleyan, how they slipped that in there, how that first black UTEP team beat Pat Riley when he was at I mean, it's like so much history, so many stories of how certain things came together. I'm hoping that this is authentic and real. Because to get a backstage pass and see how Dr. Bus pulled this thing off is it's phenomenal.
They said some of the show is real and some of the stuff is made up.
Well, I'm gonna say this: for the stuff that's made up, I bet it's more like embellished.
Yeah,
I bet they kind of over embellish stuff.
Yeah,
because it feels very real. Jerry the Shark Tarkanian, as dirty as they made him sound like he was out there in Las Vegas and. Like it feels super real. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm loving it every second of it.
But Jerry West, that dude is real.
A bad actor for Cookie though. I ain't feeling Cookie.
I mean, she's all right.
That's what I'm saying. But she's all right though. But I don't know.
But man, Jerry West, if that's really how he is, that dude is real selfish and it's just all about him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like Cookie though, man. I don't know about just like because way she looked, but she all right. I didn't know Cookie went that far back in his history.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
They made it seem like him and Cookie went to church together, man.
Yeah. I thought that was somebody he met when he was in the league.
We got to the scene where never mind. Okay. All right. Has Norm Nixon made his appearance?
Yeah,
Norm Nixon just did the movie review. Remember, he that's how he got involved with Astros. He was at Norm Nixon's premiere. And Norm really wasn't even in the movie. They just showed the back.
There was, because
you talking about the basketball scene or the movie scene?
The basketball scene. They already had.
That happened in episode 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind there.
All right. That's all I got for the Manhattan Project, y'all.
All right. Well, I don't really have anything juicy for the Uncut Gem this week, but I just want to ask you guys because y'all know that I love food. So I just wanted to ask y'all, what is your all-time favorite meal to eat? Like if you had a chef that came in and said, "I'll make you anything," what do you want them to make for you? What is your favorite go-to meal?
Shoot, give me a Thanksgiving meal. Give me some dressing, chicken, turkey, green beans, mac and cheese, potato salad. That's what I'm going with.
So yours is a Thanksgiving meal. Okay.
Yeah, I can eat that every day.
Man, I don't even know. That's a tough one, man. My heart want to say like steak and potatoes and salad and lobster mac, but then again, the other part of me, my Cajun roots want just a nice gumbo or some seafood pasta. I don't know. That's a tough one. I would have to think on that one a little bit. But there's gonna be a tie between
So
them two.
if you could eat something like every day, like when somebody cook it and then there's some leftovers, you gonna go like you excited about your leftovers. Like you don't know what that is?
Man, I eat everything, as y'all can see.
I can eat Mexican food every day. I can eat.
Yeah.
Good.
I ain't even no picky eater. I'm a picky about my ingredients, but I mean, like whatever y'all say, y'all like we going to get Mediterranean. I'm like, let's go. I'll find something.
I'm gonna always find something.
Yep.
On the menu, as long as it ain't no farm animals, not farm animals, like crazy animals.
What? Like no roadkill. Like you don't want no roadkill.
Yeah. Like goats. I don't eat goats. Put little goats. All right.
Yeah. I think for me it would be tacos. And then I need my rice and borracho beans. And borracho beans are the ones that like are in the juice. If not that, then like baked chicken, like rice and gravy, and then some type of green vegetable.
Oh, and fish. I can eat fish every day.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I can eat fried catfish. I kind of am a mix. So I like fried catfish, but then I'm, I got a little Creole in me. I like anything with some good sauce, some spicy sauce. If it's thick and creamy and spicy, shut up, KT. That's why I
You start laughing before I could. Stop playing.
I just love. I like food, but like catfish is one of my favorites. Catfish and like the place I used to go to, Bell's Sweet Factory. They got the catfish with like the pasta with the sauce. Oh yeah,
hey, they dope.
Yeah, the sauce is just amazing. So that's my favorite. I think Mexican food is my next favorite. Then pizza, then steak, then just whatever.
Pizza's another good one.
What toppings do y'all like on pizza?
Beef and pepperoni.
Yeah, I used to kind of freak it. I went from a supreme, then I started liking this barbecue style pizza. But right now, you just give me a pepperoni double cheese, and I'm good.
I need pepperoni, but I need something else. Like I need some pepperoni and sausage, pepperoni and beef, pepperoni. Like I'll do it. Like if when people order pizza, I'm gonna eat it. But if I'm ordering my own, I need at least 3 toppings on there.
Yeah. I think
always extra. Always extra.
Yeah.
Can't deal with a single topping pizza. I always I gotta have 3. Well,
Yeah,
pizza got 2 toppings.
I don't want.
I don't want a single topping either. Either just give me cheese or 2 or more. No single topping.
Yeah.
So I feel you, Pam.
Yes. Okay. What is? I really didn't have time to think about nothing else.
What you been doing?
I thought about that. My life has been good. So, I don't have any dating chronicles.
She gives me money when I'm in need. She's a trifling.
What you trying to say, B. Jones?
That he want to do the drop?
That's all I want to do. That's the only reason why I logged in tonight.
Well, go ahead and
I crave the drop.
KD needs to drop this new music.
Yes, so y'all know Drake dropped his new album. I know a lot of people are not a fan of it. So it's called Honestly Nevermind. It is definitely a house dance vibe. I really like it. I didn't like it the first run, but once I listened to it, I'm kind of feeling it. Kevin Gates.
Hold on, before you move on with Drake, I know a lot of people don't like the album, but I'm using my B. Jones logic here, so just hear me out. is genius. Not the album, just the music. It's summertime, right? So it's a summer album. What are people doing this summer?
Outside.
They're gonna be partying all summer. So guess what? Drake knew his day one fans were gonna download this album. So now they're gonna be playing this in the party scene and the techno places. So he has a whole new audience. So shout out to Drake. And
I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
All I got to say is this was a great way for him to drop the Jimmy Cooks single. That joint is hard as concrete.
Yeah, the last song on the CD.
Man, that song that was banging. I listened to that joint like 3 times in a row. 21 Savage killed it. That song right there was worth the whole album dropping. The rest of that stuff sounded like I was in a Gap listening, buying some skinny jeans or something.
And the crazy thing is, I put it on while I was walking. Man, I finished those 2 miles in no time because I was just walking to the song. So, hey, shout out to Drake, though.
Yeah.
I'm that one person again. I ain't listen. I don't be in the car long enough. I'm only in the car maybe 15 minutes max these days. And that's usually when I listen to music is in the car.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so I always listen, like they usually drop midnight on Thursday. So I always listen and then I'm always in the car every day for work. But yeah, and then also if y'all aren't into house music, please just give it a try, even if it's not Drake. There's a lot of DJ mixes that you can find that plays house music. If you're in Dallas, there is a DJ by the name of DJ K Moore. He is my favorite house DJ in Dallas, so shout out to him. Some other albums that dropped was Kevin Gates dropped something, West Side Boogie, Logic, Gucci Mane, and Ombre. So just run over to your favorite streaming app and listen to some of those albums. KT, what you got for the Coach's Groove this week?
All right, Miss Manhattan. The Coach's Groove this week is actually off of the Kevin Gates new album. It's called Free at Last. What's funny, I was at the gas station at Walmart. You know, you got somebody playing that music just all loud. I'm like, man, y'all turn that crap down as loud. But then I started listening to it. I was like, oh, it's a nice beat. So that's a pretty nice flow. Come to find out it was Kevin Gates. So go check that out. And it's fitting for this episode because we got BG. We want her free. And we just had Juneteenth. So Free at Last by Kevin Gates off his new album.
All right, I'm gonna go listen to it. I'm not really a Kevin Gates fan, but
no, this song goes
he's
on.
got the most. Never mind.
Please don't.
He just has a nice smile. It is something. I mean, it is something about his smile that is.
I'm in my feelings. Hey, that boy that go hard. Represent the
Joe. What you got for the drop,
man?
Man? What you got?
He done got real fine too, but his
I
smile
got 2 phones.
All right, V Jones, what we dropping this week?
All right, Kevin, we got them. Let's go. This is going to be a quick. We got these stage hazes. They are coming out 7/2, but I need all of my sneakerheads that rock with us and the Southern Sneaker Exchange to listen to me very carefully. It was just announced that tomorrow morning, Sneakers app will have early access. Now, you have to log in, and you will be lucky if they just randomly select you. So tomorrow, they will have EA access or early access for anybody who wants these sneakers. But at 170, you can't really see it. The picture don't do it justice, Pam, but right there we see Nike Air on the tongue. That is actually a coral color. So it is they got some like a little rosy kind of mauve type color that go with these sneakers to really set them off, to add a little color pop. They kind of like reverse shadows. Y'all already know. I'm going all in at the price point of 170. This is definitely a cop. Shout out to Elena Steinman, Sweetie Steinman in the comments. She said this is a cop. I'm rolling with her on this. So Kevin, let's pull it down. And also, just so y'all know, if you don't get this sneaker on EA, if you don't get this sneaker through the just a random drop next Saturday morning when it comes out on the 2nd, listen to me very carefully. The price point of this sneaker right now is very sexy. Even in the resale market, you can get these shoes for less than $250 resale. There's no reason for anybody to not have these sneakers. But I got a feeling y'all stay tuned to our IG page. Tap in with us because we may, I don't know, I'll do it on Twitter. I'll start posting it on Twitter when they do these EAs and when they have these little things, because this sneaker will drop a lot probably over the next 2-3 weeks. It's going to be plenty of opportunities for everybody to get them. All right, Gemini, you copping or you dropping? Boom. Miss Manhattan, cop or drop?
Yeah.
Yup. Ed Reed, I already know, man. You my brother from another mother, but I'm gonna let you say it anyway for TV.
Yeah, but when they're the early access, man, it's not something you can just log into. They just pick you. Because I was just sitting at work one day.
Well, but just the thing. So I know that you'll probably you have to be selected, and it's based off of kind of if you have a profile already set up. So just all you got to do is go to Sneaker app and set up a profile, and you'll be eligible for it. But this the thing. I've had Scoop Johnson, I've had D Datcher, who they rock with us here at the show. These dudes have told us that they have left Kobe's, all kind of stuff they were selected for. So log into the app at this time because the notification
I just hit the notify me.
Yeah, the notification may come.
That's what happened to me, Gemini. Yeah, because a couple of times I got a chance to get the shoe. Early access, it was just there. All I had to do was just click on the notification, and
then if you don't go, then it's a wrap. You lose out on that shoe.
You're not gonna get it.
Yeah. You only get like 30 minutes or something like that. Then they move on. They send it to somebody else. All right, Kevin.
It ain't 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how long it is, but we got to do this in 5 minutes. Kevin, can we do a pick six in 5 minutes?
Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go to work. All right, Kevin. Last week we had a big week. Why? Because the Golden State Warriors prevailed. This will be our official last basketball pick six. We're going to try to have some fun. Next week, we will start an NFL countdown series by, guess what? We got a new producer, a new content creator, contributor. Miss Manhattan approached us to say, y'all need to do something for NFL where y'all drop some players there. So next week, we're going to start with running backs. We're going to drop our top 6 running backs. We may start at 12 and roll all the way into the season. But here we go. Kevin. Speaking of Brittney Griner, should the NBA players use their platform to do more for Brittney Griner in her crusades and bringing her home?
I mean, they've already done what they could do. The U.S. Embassy needs to actually do their job. Did y'all hear about that? There's supposed to be a phone call between her fiance called Brittney Griner.
Her anniversary, right?
Yeah, and they were understaffed. So she couldn't even talk to them.
I'm going to say this, Kevin. I 100% disagree with you. If they made it a point, as many times we saw Colin Kaepernick T-shirts and people kneeling, they got to do more. They got to do more, and they got to say more. And when Steph got that MVP, hey, we all BG. They should be mentioned in every single conversation because we all know that where political interest lies, where the money lies, you can pressure these politicians into bringing that girl home, man. BG need to be home, and we got to pressure the government into doing what they need to do, regardless of what it is. I think the NBA players,
NBA players are doing that, B. Jones. They are saying,
I ain't heard it, man. I need somebody to hashtag. I ain't seen it.
They are doing it. So
the
U.S. Embassy needs to do their job to make sure we can at least talk to the woman.
All right, Kevin, real quickly, man. NBA season is over. Where do you rank Steph all time now?
He's a top 10 player. If he's not,
top
he's right
10.
at 11. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah. One of these days, we're going to have to recalibrate our top 10 of all time. Steph, oh, my God.
Sorry.
Well, Kevin, let's get pick 3 and go right to pick 4 because that was a pick on its own. All right, Kevin, how will the Warriors winning the championship pre-Kevin Durant and now post-Kevin Durant impact his legacy?
I mean, he's still an NBA champ. The fact that he went to Golden State to win his rings, it was a sucker move regardless. So until he can win without Steph, Clay, Draymond, it's...
As much as I agree with you, Kevin, I started really thinking about it. 20 years, 30 years from now, when people look back at the conversation, they are not going to see that Kevin Durant lost to the Warriors in Game 6, and then they went on to do what they do. All they're going to look at is that the Warriors won 2 championships, should have been 3 with Kevin Durant at the helm, and he was the MVP, the Finals MVP in those series. I don't think it's going to impact his legacy at all. No, I agree. It was sucker. Living through it, I hated it. But the reality is, I don't think when hindsight is 20/20, it won't matter, man. When we had those debate conversations. All right, Kevin, how impressive on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most impressive? How impressive was the Andrew Wiggins turnaround?
It's just amazing when you get in the system that actually fits you. How you can become. Well, he's the number 1 pick, right, from Cleveland.
Number 1 pick. Yep.
To Minnesota.
I thought it was Timberwolves.
Was the Timberwolves to Cleveland?
It might either way. It was either Timberwolves, but he was the number 1 pick, and it didn't go too well for him.
That system fit him. He found his role, his niche, and it's good for him.
It's amazing when you get around players who are NBA players or NFL players who know how to win. They create this culture. They champions. You all of a sudden become a champion, right? Which goes back to that 19 years old taking that big contract. You're going to go to a sucky team. You're going to go to a team, and you have to damn near be Joe Burrow in order to lift that team to the Super Bowl in your second year after missing half the year. All right, Kevin. What is the best player to never win a ring, sir?
You know, I want to say Penny Hardaway because he's my favorite player, but it's
Ooh,
Allen
I
Iverson.
like that.
It's Allen Iverson.
Ooh, I didn't think. Oh my goodness, man! I was sitting up here battling in my head between Charles Barkley and Karl Malone, taking the fact that Karl Malone
go Patrick Ewing, Stockton.
Oh, Ewing! Oh my goodness! Let's put a pin on that one. Let's put a pin on that one. Let's put a pin on that one because we gonna have to unpack that one a little bit more, Kevin. All right, Kevin. It's basketball is over. Football is 7 weeks away.
7.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your time, man? You watching some baseball? Yes or no?
No, no, I'm not watching baseball.
What you gonna watch, man?
I'm not watching baseball.
Well, you know what you can team up
5.
or you can team up with me and watch this WNBA right now because I'm dominating, dog. I am dominating the WNBA. I ain't lost a game, even though somebody got they knee on my neck right now. I got a chance to lose my first game this week because I
lost to you
twice.
Square, but everybody else I forgot to set my roster. So I'm setting my roster now.
Twice. You lost to me twice. All right, Kevin, last question. Pick number 7. Tomorrow night is the NBA draft. New millionaires will be crowned. Checks will be made. Rings, all kind of fashion and jewelry is going to be out. So what is it, man? Who is the number 1 pick in the draft tomorrow night? And who would you pick? So I need 2 answers. Who will be the number 1 pick? But who would you pick as your number 1 player if you had that slot?
The guy from Auburn is going to be the number 1 pick. I can't remember his name.
Jabari Smith. Okay, so you take Jabari Smith, but who would you take?
No. He's the one that's going to be drafted number 1.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I would take the guy from Duke.
Ooh.
Panchero, is that his name?
Panchero, Paulo Panchero. Yeah.
That's what I would think.
Man, so I think the number 1 pick will be Jabari Smith as well. And the only reason I'm thinking that is because the mocks keep leaning that way. But my player that I think should be the number 1 pick is Jaden Ivey. It's something about these kids. Jaden Ivey, he cold. I got this Ja Morant-ish type vibe coming from him. But if it was my pick, I would take Banchero all day. That dude is a beast. Especially my Pelicans at number 8. I'm praying, please draft gods. Let Shaden Sharp fall to us. We need him so bad. We need Shaden Sharp. Got to get it to us. All right, next week, though, during the pick 6, we are going to do the top QB wide receiver duos that's new in the NFL. So stick around. Come check us out next week for the pick 6. We're going to have another good time.
All right, so I just looked at the schedule because Elena said that the Cowboys and the Bears play, and I just looked, and they actually play in Arlington on Sunday at 12 o'clock. So Houston Crew, Elena specifically.
Wait, what's the date?
It's a Sunday.
Yeah, what's the date though?
October 30th.
Oh, October 30th. Okay.
Yeah. So Elena, come on, so let's get tickets and let's all go to a game, y'all.
Let's start saving up now.
Yeah, gonna start saving up now. Matter of fact, that's Terrence's birthday weekend, so maybe I'll just do like a big.
Yeah, it'll be dope if we get a suite, like she said.
Ooh, that would be fire. That would be fire. I ain't gonna even lie.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I got $2.
Well, you know what? I'm not going. Did she say it would be dope if we get a suite? Well, you had a suite set up in your hands Saturday afternoon. He was in your face, but you couldn't hear it because you had a cold. You couldn't get the suite.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out. I got connects.
No, you better reach out. We're gonna talk about this every week until we hear that you got Dak Prescott.
I mean, I might not get Dak Prescott.
No. You had him, so you got to be
positive.
That was the biggest fumble. That is a fourth quarter. 5 seconds left in the game. You running towards the end zone, and
that's a J.R. Smith moment. You J.R. Smith now. You're not Miss Manhattan. You J.R. Smith.
Instead of the yeet, she gets the cleat. You get the cleat for that. You get the cleat of the week.
Okay. So we gonna get this suite and we gonna go to this Bears and Cowboys game.
I'm looking at these tickets right here, y'all. So who's selling their children?
I give plasma. I give some plasma. Help us out.
That's why I said we got to save now. You know, a suite at Jerry's World. Come on now.
Actually, all right then. Okay, I'll look into that later. Where was I? All right then, y'all. Yeet B Jones. Who you
Yeet. It's gonna be real simple. I was doing some draft research, trying to find some kids that may have a chance, and then I started stumbling. I started thinking like, who are some kids from the area that's gonna get drafted? And I stumbled across this crazy story of this kid out of University of Texas. His name is Andrew Jones. In 2016, I think he was the leading scorer over at UT. He got real sick. He was diagnosed with leukemia. He battled cancer for the whole entire year. Came back after battling cancer, still continued his career. What made this guy Yeet worthy is he is given a portion of his NIL money that he deserved, and he is using that and putting that money back into cancer research with the Jimmy V Foundation. Just a phenomenal kid, averaging 10, 12 points per game throughout his career. So y'all know he can hoop, and he actually got an audition for the New York Knicks. I don't know if his name will be called tomorrow night in 1 or 2 rounds, but I guarantee he will be an undrafted and get that opportunity to play into the G League. And with this kid's work ethic, his energy, this dude is amazing. So, hey, Andrew Jones, Ken Folk, he got that Jones last name, so y'all know he's something special. Hey, you are extraordinary. You are elite, and you are tenacious, sir, and you deserve a yeet.
Y'all. So I just happened to click on this little map right here. These tickets.
Bam's gonna suck too. So
y'all, excuse my language, but this shit say $5,138
for what? To sit next to Jerry?
It's like
is it club level? What level is it?
Yeah, it's C-135.
Yeah, that's cool.
But check this out though. If we all chip in our money, we can get a suite though. If everybody stop being selfish.
Ooh, 1,000. It's like 1,000 per person.
If Pam quit taking trips and then calling asking us can she use the petty cash, we would have some of this saved.
The Cowboys game is the trip.
KD, you better come through. That's the only way to get in this.
I know, man.
Shit. Okay, all right, then, y'all. It is time for the 2-minute warning. I'm about to go to sleep. Who y'all shouting out this week?
I ain't got but one, man. First off, Juneteenth was awesome. I don't know if y'all out there who know anything about Juneteenth. Go check out the history behind Juneteenth. But outside of Father's Day, the next day, June the 20th, my older brother, Tori Hollywood, celebrated his birthday. That's my dog.
What?
Hey, I love my brother to death, man. So happy birthday to my brother. That's the only one that I'm giving out right now. So, hey, shout out to my older brother.
I need for your brother to jump back on the game, man. He ain't playing like 2 weeks.
He been MIA, man. It's been hard, though, man. I don't know why. It's been hard for us to get back on that game. I'm going to get back on that, too, KT.
Yeah, I don't care about you. I'm talking about your brother.
That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded.
I need T back on.
I didn't even know you had a brother. So,
yeah,
I got an older brother.
Okay, happy birthday, older brother.
KD, who you shouting out? You shouting out Jim?
Huh?
You shouting out Jim? Oh.
Shouting out who? Who is she talking
Jim.
Oh, y'all, I haven't been in the gym in like 2 weeks. So I need motivation. Y'all have to send me some because I ain't got it. That's
well, hold on. We're going to talk about it off air, but them stories ain't lining up. You said you ain't been in the gym for 2 weeks, but I don't know why I felt like last week you were saying that you was about to go to the gym. So
no, I was sick last week, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
I was sick, yeah. No, just shout out to all the listeners in the chat. And then also I'm gonna give my birthday shout out to Aaron. I haven't seen him in the chat in a while, but if you're listening, happy birthday.
All right.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Yep.
We're going to come up with a sound effect for happy birthday.
Yeah.
All right, I want to give a shout out. I've had this in my phone for like 2 weeks. Lindsay Davis. She made history as the first African American to earn a PhD in chemistry at the University of Texas at Arlington. So shout out.
Ooh, wow.
Lindsay Davis.
Shout out to her and congratulations.
Yeah, I just want to, I'm going to shout out, you know what? I'm going to shout out Terrence because this Sunday was his first Father's Day.
Ooh.
And just watching him as a dad is funny and it's but I mean y'all, she loves him, he loves her. She be wearing us both out, but shout out to him for being, even though he's young, he's a really good father to her. So shout out to him for that.
Pam, we need some of what you was drinking on. I don't think everybody cup was eating. All
About
cups,
20 minutes of the show, and she was just leaning.
all cups ain't created equal.
So it just y'all. I went to Benihana. You know, it's birthday coupon month. So I went to Benihana by myself before the show.
That one went all out. Benihana's, Texas Wino.
I just went to Benihana by myself right before the show.
Oh, what did you get?
Girl, the trio. The steak, the shrimp, and the chicken. Matter of fact, I'm about to go finish my food.
Yeah, I'm about to say I can't even eat all that food, man. I always have a second helper to that.
Yeah, okay, real quick. I know we gotta go, but it be making me mad when y'all cook my rice first. Then y'all cook my vegetables.
So let me ask you,
y'all cook my meat. I like all my stuff together.
So do you wait or do you eat right then?
So I took a couple bites, but I turned the little, you know, they give you the rice in the little bowl. I turned it over on my plate and try to wait, but I'm usually like nibbling.
Oh, see, I'm gonna steal that trick, but I'm a waiter. So what you do is when they bring you your soup and your salad, I never eat the salad, but I sit on my soup, let the soup, and then when you start cooking, I start sipping on my soup while I entertain it. So that way I can start feeling.
That little broth get cold quick. So
it be delicious. What is that broth? Somebody go in the chat and tell me what is that little broth with the one mushroom floating on the top of it with the onion?
Right.
That is some delicious stuff.
Man, Benihana go hard. But yo, how about I had a $30 off birthday coupon and still spent $67? I'm still confused.
But what Benihana do you go to? Which one?
It's one in Las Colinas.
Las Colinas.
Okay. Because the one in Dallas isn't that good anymore.
I don't know. I just love it. You can save all the choo-choo train and the beating heart stuff. I don't care about all that. Just gonna give me this chicken and this shrimp and this steak. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. I hope y'all drank with us. I'm still not even done.
Yeah,
but make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Come join us. I'll be on vacation. Oh, no, I'll be here next week. But I'm going to Cabo next Friday, so peace out, y'all.
She's leaving us again, y'all.
I am. I gotta go work on my team.
I'm Scottie Pippen. I'm Michael Jordan. Kevin is Scottie Pippen.
You already blew it. You Scottie. We out.
Peace.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock. Like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone. Building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass. And the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk. Counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.